Art is a lie that makes us realize truth. Action is the foundational key to all success. Art is not the application of a canon of beauty but what the instinct and the brain can conceive beyond any canon. When we love a woman we don't start measuring her limbs. Art is the elimination of the unnecessary. Art washes away from the soul the dust of everyday life. Colors, like features, follow the changes of the emotions. Computers are useless. They can only give you answers. Every act of creation is first an act of destruction. Every child is an artist. The problem is how to remain an artist once we grow up. Every positive value has its price in negative terms. The genius of Einstein leads to Hiroshima. Everything you can imagine is real. Give me a museum and I'll fill it. Good artists copy, great artists steal. I am always doing that which I cannot do, in order that I may learn how to do it. I do not seek, I find. I paint objects as I think them, not as I see them. I'd like to live as a poor man with lots of money. It is your work in life that is the ultimate seduction. It takes a long time to become young. It took me 4 years to paint like Raphael, but a lifetime to paint like a child. Love is the greatest refreshment in life. My mother said to me, if you are a soldier, you'll become a general. If you are a monk, you'll become the Pope. Instead, I was a painter, and became Picasso. Never permit a dichotomy to rule your life, a dichotomy in which you hate what you do so you can have pleasure in your spare time. Look for a situation in which your work will give you as much happiness as your spare time. Only put off until tomorrow what you are willing to die having left undone. Our goals can only be reached through a vehicle of a plan, in which we must fervently believe, and upon which we must vigorously act. There is no other route to success. Sculpture is the best comment that a painter can make on painting. Success is dangerous. One begins to copy oneself, and to copy oneself is more dangerous than to copy others. It leads to sterility. The artist is a receptacle for emotions that come from all over the place, from the sky, from the earth, from a scrap of paper, from a passing shape, from a spider's web. The genius of Einstein leads to Hiroshima. The more technique you have, the less you have to worry about it. The more technique there is, the less there is. The purpose of art is washing the dust of daily life off our souls. There are only two types of women, goddesses and doormats. There is no abstract art. You must always start with something. Afterward you can remove all traces of reality. We all know that art is not truth. Art is a lie that makes us realize the truth, at least the truth that is given to us to understand. We don't grow older, we grow riper. When you start with a portrait and search for a pure form, a clear volume, through successive eliminations, you arrive inevitably at the egg. Likewise, starting with the egg and following the same process in reverse, one finishes with the portrait. Who sees the human face correctly, the photographer, the mirror, or the painter? Why do two colors, put one next to the other, sing? Can one really explain this? No. Just as one can never learn how to paint. Youth has no age.